Hello, everybody. Welcome
Get my
to
beers.
the Prerecording Shenanigans. I'm your host, Thomas. Can't say my whole name because
Jefferson.
I would get murdered for spoiling Breaking Bad episodes.
It's like you three always laugh together, and I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Please subscribe to the channel.
So Blue can actually really be happy. Welcome back, everybody. We are here with Breaking Bad final season, episode 6. We got me. I'm Kevin over there. There's Tom. You got Katie, and there's Blue. See, didn't forget intros this time. Tom, what happened last episode?
All right. Ooh, I almost did it. I almost read the wrong one again. All right. After Walter bugs Hank's new office and Mike learns he was wrong about Lydia placing the tracking device, the team works through several ideas to obtain methamphetamine from another source. They decide on a train heist with Todd, a Vominos Pest employee, assisting in the operation. The heist goes almost as smoothly as planned, but Todd notices a young boy stopping by on his dirt bike and witnessing the operation. Having been told by Jesse that no one should find out about the heist, he immediately shoots and kills the boy, much to Jesse's horror.
Good guy, Todd.
Good guy, Todd.
Good
I
guy,
like Todd.
Todd.
I like Todd.
He was influential.
That's true.
In the wrong way, though.
Can we remember the boy? Say his name, Tom. Say his name.
What is his name? Something. I don't want to spoil it. True Sharp. That's right. That's his name.
True Sharp. True Sharp? That sounds like a tool you get at Home Depot.
What if you have a true shart?
Ooh. Oh, I ain't gotta change pants.
I know.
So
what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with the kid? What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen with good guy Todd?
Bro, I'm still angry.
I'm still angry.
What are they gonna do with the kid?
Good guy Todd and the kid are gonna put in the water tank.
The water tank?
The water heater.
The water heater. They're gonna get heated up and very, very hot. And distributed over the New Mexican desert.
Sure. I mean, sounds as logical as any other water heater prediction you've had.
Well, he's gonna hook a water heater up to it so he can boil it, and then it's gonna
Well,
explode.
wait. So, yes,
it's gonna fly.
Yes, I like this.
All the way over to where Madrigal is. It's gonna explode to
Germany.
Yes, Kevin. This is
Holy
no
crap.
mere water
What's in
heater.
that water heater? Jet fuel?
You're gonna have to ask Walt. I don't know.
Oh, some sort of chemical compound that nobody's ever figured out. Right, it's gonna leave a trail of rice, and that's how chemtrails are created.
It just gets caught up in the wind stream.
Okay.
And that's called El Nino.
Yes. The writers definitely did that on purpose.
We can call it El Tado.
Tado, you heard it here first.
Todd's
Breaking
dead.
Bad causes
Todd,
climate change.
I hope he's dead.
I think he'll probably end up being
But
dead.
I forget who it was who said it, and I don't have it up to look. But someone said that this is the little kid from the ATM episode all grown up.
Yeah, that was...
And I was like, that
actually made me
good.
sad.
Like, I'm actually going to do this person because, like, I feel like they deserve to be acknowledged by name because that's how good of a comment it was. So, always great reactions. Thank you, Dante.
Oh yeah, it was Extant Sanity.
I was gonna say it's either Steph or Extant who said it.
Yeah, it was Extant.
Yeah. So like
that was
yeah,
I read
really,
that and I was like,
really,
oh my
really
god,
good.
that's so good.
Yeah.
So
I guess we're starting.
Yeah, I guess we could start. Let's see what's happened to good guy Todd. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold on, I don't have the play button up. 3, 2, 1. Trash time. Is that the state of New Mexico? No, it's just the floor. The kid's gonna be in there. Or are they just gonna see the bike? How'd they get all the dirt in there?
What? That's the dirt that was in the back of the truck.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That got stuck on the railroad tracks.
Like he was nothing. We're so detached.
Mike not happy.
I think they're all just as guilty. Todd's the like. You guys are monsters. Just do it, Jesse. Do it.
Shit happens, huh?
Nice. Oh.
I wanted more.
You got a bigger barrel?
The stream is lagging for me.
Uh-oh. Is lagging for anybody else?
Nope.
Yeah.
You got jinxed by
Obviously,
Derek.
I guess you see
Yeah.
it different. Some of you, but I didn't see any other choice. And I've been thinking about this all day, going over and over it in my head, and it was the only way. I saw a threat and I took care of it the only way that I could.
A threat? The kid was waving at us.
Why don't you step outside for a few minutes so we can talk this through?
Of course. Yeah, you guys talk, but I just want to make sure that you know that my priority is this business.
Okay, that's fine, Todd.
And I want to be a real part of this. All right, if you could just see that, I'm motivated and I've got connections. Here, my uncle's got his hookups in prison who I think could be a real help to us.
But what if he told somebody? What if he just mentioned it in passing? We can't know what someone
Exactly. We can't know because Ricky Hitler there shot him. Us three, should have had a discussion about it.
You're still in.
Right on, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys totally made it right.
The next time you bring a gun to a job without telling me, I will stick it up your ass sideways.
Oh, they kept the spider. Oh, he's a fucking psychopath. Just gonna give him the finger. That'd be funny. Oh, a note.
It's a dead drop.
What?
A dead drop. He just stashed something underneath that trash can.
There are things you just don't know. That if you knew, you'd never speak to me again. Okay, if you're not gonna say it, I will. Skylar, you have to forgive yourself for Ted. What? You can't keep beating yourself up over some stupid little affair. Walt told you. Please don't blame him. I practically forced him to, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but I cannot stand to watch you torture yourself like this.
News into our newsroom. We've just learned that police are now expanding their search for a missing McKinley County boy after 4 days with no leads. 14-year-old Drew Sharp was last seen by his parents Thursday morning. Authorities are extending their search.
She
today,
spoiled
from
it.
Crown
God
Point
damn
to
it,
Hosper
Antoinette.
and Whitehorse. Sharp was last seen riding his dirt bike into the desert behind his house.
Haven't been able to sleep the past few nights just thinking about it.
Yeah, sure.
But Jesse, now, finally, we're self-sufficient. Finally, we have everything that we need.
Listen, I'll finish this up. Why don't you go on home?
You sure?
Absolutely. I'll take care of this.
It's cool. We go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't been able to sleep the last couple of nights, huh? You seem pretty happy.
Yep.
Hello?
Walter?
What are you doing here?
I'm delivering the batch. What are you doing here?
Might as well get this over with. Come in, join us.
So what's going on?
Just since this morning, I threw 3 separate tails, all DEA.
What?
The feds have been all over me. This has been going on for a while now.
Did they follow you here?
No, I said I threw them. I would never come to the headquarters of our illegal meth operation dragging a bunch of cops, Walter.
And you're just telling me this now? What, you didn't think this information would be of interest? Wouldn't be germane?
I've been handling it, Walter.
We are sitting on 1,000 gallons of stolen methylamine. Jesus. You know this can't go on, right?
I know. And I've already decided. I'm out.
Obviously, Jesse, you'll have to take over the distribution end of things. Mike, I trust that you'll bring Jesse up to speed on your side of the business.
Jesse's out.
Yeah, about that. Actually, Mr. White, I'm out too.
Now you got Todd.
You're what?
I don't think I can do this.
Jesse and I'll be taking our 2/3 and we're selling it. I've got a connection, a guy I knew from my time with Fring. This guy has the capital and he's motivated, highly.
Mike's thinking we'll clear like $5 million each.
You'll be selling to my competitors.
This guy and his crew are way out in Phoenix. It's a big country, Walter. Whole lot of meth heads.
Pennies on the dollar, Jesse. And that's what you're gonna sell out for. Pennies. Why?
$5 million isn't pennies. It's more money than I've ever seen. And when it comes down to it, are we in the meth business or the money business?
Glad to see you can make it out.
I was surprised to get your call.
Good surprise, I hope. There's 1 gallon, as discussed. You take that back home to your people, test it. If you're satisfied, I can get the other 665.
I gotta tell you, this is worth it just to get that blue stuff of yours off the market. The blue stuff will be off the market, right? 2/3 of an even 1,000, though. When I look at it that way, it starts to make sense to me. That's not all the methylamine, is it? Here's a new deal for you. Then I'll pay you $15K a gallon for the full 1,000 gallons. Not a drop less.
It's not mine to sell, Declan.
Well then, no deal, Mike.
And once again, Walt will not take the money because he wants the power instead.
It's becoming a theme.
Oh, he doesn't know that his wife knows, yeah?
Something's come
You're
up.
right. He
Or
doesn't.
does he?
Mike wanted to come here
Or
to
does
give you
he?
the hard sell, but I
can't
figured it'd be
remember.
better coming from me.
I don't think she
Mike's
knows.
connection won't buy mine and Mike's shares of the methylamine unless he gets your share too. He wants the entire 1,000 gallons.
Absolutely not. I will not throw it away for nothing.
I don't know how else to say it, Mr. White. $5 million isn't nothing.
Jesse, have you heard of a company called Gray Matter? No. Well, I co-founded it in grad school with a couple of friends of mine. This, well,
And then you
something
bitched out and left. Say it.
And I'm not going to go into detail.
Yeah, exactly.
For personal reasons, I decided to leave the company.
Uh-huh.
And I sold my share to my 2 partners. I took a buyout for $5,000. Now, care to guess what that company is worth now? Billions, with a B. 2.16 billion as of last Friday. I look it up every week. I sold my kid's birthright for a few months' rent.
But not because you wanted the money, but because you're a fucking prideful piece of shit.
Jesse, you asked me if I was in the meth business or the money business. Neither.
I'm in the me business.
I'm in the empire business.
Yeah, sure.
I was just at an ounce.
Why don't you stay for dinner?
No, Mr. White, I'm gonna go.
Stay. Come on. It'll be fun. It's okay with us, isn't it, Skylar? We don't have anything special planned tonight.
Look at her. She's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Sure.
These are great green beans, Mrs. White. I like that you got the slivered almonds going. My mom always made them like that. You put lemon in there too?
They are from the deli at Albertsons.
Oh. Oh. Well, good work on your shopping then, because these are choice. Hell yeah, I'm stoked for this lasagna, and then you nuke it, and the cheese gets all scabby on top, and it's like you're eating a scab. Seriously, what's that about? It's like, yo, whatever happened to truth in advertising? So hey, how's business? The car wash. Mr. White said it's going really well. It's like you're a great manager.
What else did he tell you about me? Did you also tell him about my affair?
Poor Jesse. It's always in like the middle of things.
Jesus, man.
My wife is waiting for me to die.
Because you're an asshole.
Yes.
This business is all I have left now.
Oh, he's going to take it all.
I thought you might try something stupid.
Look, Mike.
Don't bother, Walter. Come join me in the office.
Well,
Might as well get comfortable. This deal's going down tomorrow. It's happening. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
You guys really just sat there for so many hours?
All right. Walter, I've got a bit of a quandary here. I've got something I need to attend to before this deal happens. But for some reason, I don't trust you along with the methylamine. I'm gonna have to restrain you.
Take one of those posters down, roll it up, use it as a little...
Aw, too bad. Oh, time for the science. It's gonna hurt.
Where'd you get your law degree, Goodman? The same clown college you got that suit?
You know who likes this suit? Judge Papadoumian. She thinks I'm a snappy dresser. You know what Judge Papadoumian hates? Police harassment of a senior citizen. Sorry. Especially from the sheriff agents. You should have your ex parte within the hour.
Lawyer up. The methylamine's gone.
Where is it, Mike? Where? Get out of my way, you sit down!
Mike, hold on, okay? Mr. White's got an idea.
Count to 3.
Mike, I'm
One,
serious. It's a great
2.
idea. Look, you get your $5 million, we both do it, and he gets his methylamine, all right? Just hear him out.
Is that true, Walter? Everybody wins.
Except everybody. New plan. Of course, he comes up with a different plan that's clearly going to pan out very well for everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody makes out when Walter
Yeah, for
gets
sure.
in the
Makes
planning.
plans.
Yeah, he's great.
Why
He
can't
won't
you
go
just
get her.
fucking take $5 million? Why? We know why. Because you're a
it's not
prideful
about the
piece of
money.
shit.
It's not about the money. He said it's the only thing that
He's
he
in
has
the
left.
empire business.
It's the only thing he has left.
Why can't
That's what he said.
Why can't he see that he's hurting everyone around him? Like that should
He
suck the
doesn't get
joy out of it for him. Like he's ruining everybody's lives. Like you want your empire at what cost? And then
He no
on
longer
top of
sees
that,
anybody
you
around
won't
him.
you won't even let these people go. You won't even you won't let them go.
I don't think that he cares anymore about anything.
Power. He cares about power.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
pride. And himself.
But did you see how he was looking at Skylar and Jesse at the dinner table? And when he said, it's the only thing that I have left, it's like, that's kind of sad, bro.
The empire, the meth empire is the only thing you have left. You could build so much more.
Yeah,
Even
it's pretty ridiculous.
Even 5 million is not enough. Like, if 5 million is not enough, I don't even think he said 1 billion about gray matter. I don't think even 1 billion will make him stop.
He left gray matter. He left that whole thing out and said basically, well, I just got $5,000 for my contribution. You up and left because of your stupid fucking pride.
Yeah, he said personal reasons. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Personal reasons.
Well, it's just so funny he can pick everyone else apart, but then when it comes to him, he just quick glosses over it and just
he can analyze everything but himself.
And that,
That's because
it's so
himself
annoying
is-
with that too. It was another meeting, like how he got himself into Hank's office. This was planned. Like he knew damn well when Skylar was coming home. Like he knew. He planned Jesse to be there so that when
just to make
Skylar
it-
got home, so that Jesse
Yeah.
would see how Walter is living and then feel bad for him because he knows their history and love for each other. So it's just this has always been Walter. He's so just manipulative. It comes so easily to him. You know what I mean? It was just another setup where you look at him and you're like, oh, he's just this pathetic man. But it's just no, he plans it this way because he knows that's how he gets you. And I want to say he learned that from Gus, but Gus was different. This was always him. Just how he met Skylar. It was just so manipulative. He's always had this. And no shame in it either. And then on top, what really pisses me off when they were taking the bike apart and it's just oh, we had to do it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And nobody's saying you have to continue doing it. And if you had half a conscience, you would stop this and turn yourself in. What you're doing is wrong. You're monsters.
Whoa, wait a minute. Turn yourself in.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'm sorry,
I
but
think that they can just stop and then move on.
They killed a
and like
kid.
I said, you do the soul searching after.
Shot him
They
in the
didn't
face.
No, they could take it. Todd turned him in, or Todd Todd killed the kid.
Let them turn in Todd.
They don't want to do that because then Todd will sing on them. And so then that doesn't work for them. Which is why they all chose the third choice.
It's not the greatest moral option, but the best thing to do is for them just to all get out, get your $5 million. Jesse did it, Mike did it. Walt is illogical. He's unreasonable. He's driven by pride, by greed, by self-importance. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to prove, because you're proving to everybody around you that you're a piece of shit and they don't like you. So you're just trying to prove it to yourself. You're just trying to. I don't know. It's becoming very reflective of Scarface, of how Pacino starts to do things, and so the third act of the movie, Like
It was like spoilers from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Right.
like it's like
Yes.
you just see the
Well, it's a God complex.
evolution.
You
Yeah, of just being like the
just
fucking
having that power and not wanting to let it go because you feel like you're nothing without it and you deserve this. You worked so hard, and how dare anybody try to get in your way? And that becomes who you are, and everything else doesn't matter.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I know that. Like did Derek said in the comments when you were not Team Walt anymore. It was like season 2. It wasn't very long. Wasn't very long after he was fucking introduced. I was on like, all right, well, Walter is he's got cancer. Oh, cool. He's going ahead and do these things, and then it was like it didn't take very many episodes to reckon. It was probably when he didn't accept the money from Gray Matter. It was when I realized that you just care more about yourself than your family. You're just full of shit.
Well, and look at how everybody like objectively looks. Like, Walt, you don't see this the way that Skylar came in looking like a zombie. The dark circles under her eyes, she's not even there. And then look at Mike. Even Mike is looking, and Jesse. Like, everyone is they literally objectively look like crap, and Walt can't even notice it. He just knows that this is all he has, and he's ruining the lives. Like, okay, maybe he doesn't care about Mike or whatever, but like Jesse and Skylar, and like if he were to stop this, he could have his children back home. Like, if he just came home with $5 million and was like, Skylar, I'm dead, I don't think the relationship would like be perfect, but it would show, like, the kids could come home, and that's all that Skylar wants. Skylar doesn't want them there.
He could work on the relationship. He's not willing to. He doesn't want to. He could just be. He could be like, I'm sorry. Here we're out. We're out. We've got the car wash business. Like, I like you see fucking Skylar over there with Marie, and she's like, I just want to be around my kids. I miss my kids. I love my kids. Where the fuck is that from Walt? Doesn't even talk about the kids. Doesn't give a shit about the kids. He doesn't care. And yet the whole thing was about his family. Fucking bullshit. He's so full of shit. He didn't give a fuck about his family.
I would
not about his family. Yeah.
I would also add that I think he looks back at Gray Matter and thinks that was one of the biggest mistakes he's ever made, and he's associating that with the meth business, and he refuses, like he said, to sell out for pennies on the dollar. He will not do it.
Yeah, he's trying to
for 5 million. He's comparing 5 million to 5,000.
But his 5 million, he said he could cook that to 300 million, and which is essentially what happened at Gray Matter. Like, he sold for 5,000, he could be a billionaire. And I think that his pride, he's so focused on being perfect and detailed and all that, and all, his academics and everything, that he sees that as the one big mistake that he can't get back, and he's never going to make it again. That's part of it for me, anyways.
Yeah, I get it. It's just,
but also he's a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong.
It's just not like reasonable. I mean, I guess it's logical, but it's not reasonable. Like, you're gonna have $5 million. Like, dude, you do not need to be fucking the top of the leaderboard. Like, you're fine. You're $5 million. You got your family. You've got a business. You can live very nice. What are you worried about? Like, what? You've got a family that clearly cares about you more than you care about them. What about Mo?
Well, like, I'm saying this, like, even if, okay, so he gets out, he's got the 5 million, he goes to Skylar. Skylar is still probably out. She'll just probably feel safer to leave at that point. But like, I think any decent human being would notice that you are literally sucking the lives out of everyone around you. And like, he either is too obsessed with himself that he doesn't see it, or he notices it and doesn't care.
Yeah, I think maybe he recognizes also that he's past the point of no return.
Right. Exactly. So it's not like he's got this cookie cutter home to come home to. He's literally messed that's gone. That's absolutely gone. If that ever returned to him again, it would be so more work than his ego would be willing to put into it. Like he's right when he says he has literally nothing, but like the little asterisk next to that is it's because of his decisions. Like this is
he's
all
not the
you
victim.
have, right? This is all you have because as a direct result of your decisions. And after everything that Jesse has been through because of the situation with you, like he's essentially begging you to get out, although he folded fast, I guess, at the end of this, episode. So like
Jesse's always wanted good parents.
That was a hilarious scene. I really liked how, in particular with that scene, how small Jesse looked and like how sloppily he was eating and how like desperately he was just trying to like it kind of shot me back to like childhood, like when my mom and dad would be like fighting and then I would be like, oh, like just filling the air with this like nonsense, and it was just it was one of those scenes. It was really well done, and it's funny because Jesse's always been kind of Walt's like son. It's almost like she met her stepson that night, and it just like or like,
hey ma, I heard you're pretty
like
good at
Walt's
the car wash
child,
business.
and she had just met him for the first time, and it's and also
Awkward.
too, I wonder if another ulterior motive of Walt's here too was to show like Sky that like this is what you're afraid of. This is who I'm dealing with. He's my right-hand man. Like, is there anything intimidating here that scares you? Like, this is him. Like, this is it. And so
does Skylar know? Does Skylar know that Jesse? Like, I
guess she's
recall of a scene except for like way back in like
she knew
like season 2 with the weed and stuff like that.
Marijuana.
I don't think that she realizes that Jesse or knows that Jesse is. Well, she may assume now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like doesn't. But like, there's been like 30-something episodes that she does not know, and so now. So my question was just did she know before? Because she knew about the meth business, but clearly they didn't have a conversation about Jesse, like the right hand man, the person that he's working with.
Yeah, I can't remember a time when I can't think of a reason why she would know that he was that Walt was working with him.
Yeah.
I don't think she knew.
No, that's
like,
why
I don't know if she. I was gonna say I don't know if she knew about Gus, but she knew like who Gus was. She like knew who the person was.
Oh, she definitely knew Walt killed Gus. Because she goes, "Was this you?" And Walt goes, "I won." So yeah, I think she definitely knows Walt's the one that killed Gus.
Oh yes, absolutely. But I'm saying that like no, I mean that she knew about Gus. She didn't know exactly who Gus was till she saw the news shit, or whatever. But like Jesse has kind of been like completely out of their conversations. That she knew Jesse from way back when, but then like she hasn't had zero interactions at all with Jesse and conversations with Walter about anybody with had anything to do with Jesse.
Wait. When Hank beat the fuck out of Jesse, she told Walt, "You need to convince him to not." Was that her? Yeah. I think Skylar said, "Have him not press charges." Remember? Am I right on that?
Yeah, but that could still work if she just thought that they were friends and he wasn't necessarily involved.
Yes, but with the selling weed, and I don't remember if she knew by then. I don't think she actually knew. Anyway, sorry, I'm just kind of thinking.
Well, that's why it makes that dinner scene even funnier through the lens of it being like Walt's love child, and like he just showed up at the front door, and like he has to like, hey, like this is my son.
Yeah, it's like
this is my meth partner, and
It's this
is pretty
very intricate relationship that she has no idea about.
Mm-hmm.
True.
She doesn't
I'm
even
down.
know her husband.
She doesn't
Skylar's
want
fault.
to. She's being honest.
Skylar's fault.
Skylar's fault. Team Walter. This is all joking. Hell no.
There's a lot of people who think that. From what I've seen or read,
no.
I mean, I can't read up on it. The only thing is just from the comments.
Yeah,
It'll be interesting to read a lot more about this once we're done with the season.
Yeah, I can't wait to once it's all over and we can we should maybe just do a whole episode of us just discussing the series.
Especially since like you've been such a fan for so long, so you've probably read a whole bunch of viewpoints and heard a whole bunch of viewpoints on so many different aspects.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, so for me, as many times as I've watched it, it's like I didn't like Walt the first run through, but it's like every single time I watch it, my hate for Walt just gets worse and worse because you see little things and you see, oh, he did this, but then he does that, and you're like, motherfucker, yes. I know what you're gonna do, you lying sack, and it just grows and grows and grows. But anyways,
like this where like he went all in on Gus when he killed the kid, and now he's like, well, we keep him, for Todd.
Yeah, right. He killed the guys for Jesse, and then like he won't kill Todd for Jesse.
Yeah,
he sees like those guys killed Tomas, and so he ran him over with the car, and now good guy Todd shot Drew.
Hey,
I know it's his name. I just saw from the news thing. I know it's not a spoiler anymore.
No. Hey, I'm meeting somebody, so I have to go. But you guys continue discussing. Don't forget to upload your videos, okay?
No, we're good.
No.
We're all set. We're good.
Yeah.
Next time we're recording again soon. Okay, so goodbye. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.